All right. Hi, everyone. I wanted to take a moment to touch base with you. I've got some updates and some requests. First thing is first, I want to just kind of make sure we're keeping on pace with where we are in the class, because again, we're almost at the end of February. We are coming up onto spring break. So that means we're approaching quickly our second exam, right? Because you're going to have your next exam before spring break. So looking through this, right, we are right here in module number 6. You should be moving through chapter 6. Again, finishing up kind of the standard run of the mill now. You guys should be working on your smart book assignments for chapter 6 and again, your lab. Looking at this, then you will have your next exam that'll be due the Sunday before spring break starts. Again, I want to make sure that you're able to enjoy that time. I will be making a video over your video research presentation during that time, or at the latest Monday when we return back, so that you guys can start thinking through that. But most importantly, just to kind of keep us up to date to where we are. So again, you should be moving through chapters 6, and again, getting prepared to complete your smart book assignment and your lab that'll be due on Saturday. But with that being said, I wanted to take time to talk to you all about some of you that have been reaching out related to purchasing of the platform. So first thing is first. It has been stated since day one that purchase of the platform is required. Registration for the course would have told you that. First day of the class would have told you that. The video, the syllabus, going to the bookstore would have told you that. There has been ample ways that it has been stated that you need to purchase the platform to be able to complete this course successfully. So again, you know, for some of you, they're like, we get it. But I have to reiterate this because I have some folks coming to me to say, I've ran out of the 14-day trial and I can't purchase the book. So I'm going to address financial aid in just a second, but first I need to address those that are not relying on financial aid. If you cannot purchase this platform, then we need to seriously reconsider if this is the time and the place to take the course. This is the same platform that individuals who would be taking this in a face-to-face setting would also need to purchase. So again, it's not a, can't I just be accommodated for those that who would be on campus and taking it, because those that are on campus are taking and utilizing the exact same platform. We have to make it standardized because it is a core course. It is a part of the core curriculum for choices for students navigating through, whether you are a science major or any other major on campus. If this is a course you are taking, we want to create uniformity across all of the sections. Therefore, all of us professors have said this is the best way to create that uniform. So again, I cannot reiterate this enough. You need to purchase the platform in order to be successful in the class. It's got access to the book. It's got access to taking the exams. It's got access to your assignments. It's got access to study material. It's got access to your lab components. There is no way you can pass this class without it. And again, no, I cannot give you an alternative version of the course, because that would be creating a whole new course just for you when there's continuity across the courses for every other student in every other section. Not just my sections, every other section that is taking any other professor that's teaching this particular course of environmental science. Again, whether online or face-to-face. So please just let me reiterate that. If you missed the first exam or assignments because you were unable to purchase the book, again, not with financial aid, I'm going to address financial aid in just 1 second here. That is not an excuse. Unfortunately, we need to have the platform purchased. Okay, so again, it's stated in day one. I can't get around that. So if you've missed the exam because you were unable to purchase it, or your 14-day trial ran out, this is unfortunately part about being an adult, a student, right, and taking a fully online course. It is your responsibility, right? Yes, the only bypass of that system that if you are taking the face-to-face section of the course, which again, that is not this section, it's not this section, you signed up for the online section of the class, you would be taking the exams in class, right? Because we would have that face-to-face component. But because this course is designated for individuals who, again, may not be able to meet at those times, but still need to hit that last core requirement to graduate, or possibly they're serving and they're in other places physically. Maybe you're taking this course and you're at another institution and you're just taking this to fulfill your requirements. There's no way I can get around that in giving you a different modality of the exam than I'm giving other students in this class, right? So again, that isn't an excuse. You need to purchase it. If you were unable to purchase it, unless there was a physical medical emergency or some other component which would give justification through documentation, I can't excuse you from that first exam. Purchasing of the platform was, again, required. But that's for those individuals who are not working with or dealing with financial aid. Again, that's why that 14-day trial was there, to hopefully get you to being able to purchase the platform itself. Again, other courses, online, beyond, everybody's going to have some version of a requirement for class. Some classes are really great. They give you some aspects of things, but this is required. And most courses do require things. So again, I can't get around that, and that's not going to be unfortunate justification to open the exam back up. So again, I just need to make sure that that's stated. The second thing I just wanted to put out there is those that are dealing with financial aid. So now I'm specifically talking to those that are waiting for financial aid to purchase. We have received insight that, again, financial aid is on a national backlog. That is not your responsibility. That's not your fault. And we completely understand that. What I need from you as those students who are potentially still waiting for financial aid and you are unable to purchase, again, just those that are dealing with financial aid, I need a couple of different things. The first is I'm going to need an email directly from you stating your first, your last name, and your student ID. I'm going to need proof that you are relying on financial aid. I am not looking for your entire background and as far as your degree plan or anything like that. I don't need any personal identifying information, but there should be something in your portfolio as a student online through the financial aid in the registrar's office that is stating that you are still relying on the disbursement of aid. Please take a screenshot of that, or you can send a screenshot of an email correspondence from you in the registrar's office. This is the proof that shows me I can go back in and open things that you were unable to purchase. So again, I need for you to send me an email fully through the professional pathway that is outlined in the modules of how to correspond professionally in an online setting. Hello, Dr. Varga. My name is such and such, first and last name. I am in environmental science section. Give me the section. This is my student ID. I am still relying on financial aid to be dispersed. Here is my documentation and proof of that. Great. Then what I am going to need you to do is give me a list of all of the assignments you are missing. Hopefully most of you did take me up on the 14-day trial and you've at least got a jump start on some of that information. The good news is I still have all the PowerPoints for you. You might not have access to the book right now, but you can go in and rent a physical copy from the book if needed, or you can download it from Chegg if needed for a very cheap cost, just to keep on the material. That isn't going to suffice for removal or supplantation of the platform. You still need to purchase the platform. But at this point, at least you can stay current with reading the material, looking through the PowerPoints and staying up to date, because you wouldn't want to slide all the way back and not staying on top of the material. And then financial aid is dispersed, everything comes through, and then you need to catch up and you need to take all those exams. It's still going to be a condensed timeline, right? Because again, we're approaching almost the midpoint of the semester. So again, I'm going to need from those students who are relying on financial aid, email, first and last name, the course and section, I need to know then your student ID. I also need justification through documentation, a screenshot of your portal that shows that you're still waiting for financial aid, or any correspondence that you have received from the registrar's office. The last thing I will need is a list of all of the assignments you are missing. Because this is affecting lots of different students and lots of different sections right now and lots of different classes that I'm teaching, I am not going to be able to go in and just completely keep tabs of all of it in the sense of what you are specifically missing. That is your responsibility to let me know what you need to make up. I will have no problem, and it'll make it streamlined and easier. I can then respond back when your financial aid is dispersed, because you're going to send me an email. Okay, Dr. Varga, please go ahead. I'm allowed, I've got financial aid. I've purchased the platform. I am ready to go, right? Now I can go back to that email chain and I can simply look through and say, okay, these are all the assignments that I need to open for this individual, because again, we were lacking on the financial aid. I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, please schedule a time with me in office hours, right inside of modules right here, right? I have for you again, a way that you can schedule time with me. You can go back to the homepage that we were just on. And again, you can simply click on office hours here, and you're going to see a little pop-up. It's going to have a calendar, and it's going to have some scheduled time slots for you to be able to schedule to come see me virtually. If you're on campus, those are my same office hours. Feel free to stop by. Those are the same office hours for students that I'm teaching face-to-face courses for. But again, I can't help. I can't see the issues that you're having maybe with your computer or experiencing with your computer unless we meet virtually. It is a lot easier for me to help you this way than it would be for me to just try and navigate through, right, panic that's coming through in the email. Again, because a lot of times when we're panicked, we're missing information. Then I get follow-up emails and I'm not sure where the trail ends. So let's just schedule office hours time, okay? Again, I will make sure to post this in the announcement for the requests of what needed, but please, anytime you can see me, I'm here to help you guys. That's my goal. The last thing I want to touch upon is I have had very minimal students, but I have had, I think, 2 in total that have said that information on the exam did not match information read inside of the chapters. Okay, that is understandable. It does come from a testing pool that is from the publishers that is directly corresponding to those chapters that were read. So if we are finding that maybe we weren't aligned appropriately with the material that we prepared for, maybe we have to just have a greater discussion about how we're studying and the resources that we're using to be able to study. So again, schedule time with office hours. If I have responded to you with that, you haven't taken me up on it, I can't help, right? Because I don't know what was missed. If it's one-on-one, I can show you your exam, walk through your exam. But if I don't see you and you don't meet, I can't show you that information over an email. So again, if things don't align or you feel like you just, man, I didn't do really well on that test, please find time to talk. Last but not least, because it is a core course, there is plenty of resources for you through Learning Commons. There are tutors. There are ways to help, take in this information, process this information. Please feel free to sign up for those resources. Again, I've got that in the module section under student resources for you to have available. Please find time. We can navigate this. We can pick this up. It's only exam 1. If again, you are behind in material due to the mere fact that you haven't been able to purchase for financial aid, all is well. It is understood that this is an issue across the board. Just need that proof to be able to open those again. And unfortunately, for those that missed it because we can't purchase it and are unable to purchase it going forward, you really do need to consider if this is the best time to take the course, because there's no other way that you will be able to successfully complete this course otherwise. Okay, I think I have provided at least the overview of kind of the most important information. If you have any questions, again, email me, most important, find time to just meet with me guys. I'm here, I'm available, and I promise you we can find a solution to the problem. If I have not responded back to you, it is because I am being alerted at this moment from a lot of you across these platforms of my online sections that are dealing with the financial aid issue. That's why I figured let's just get it out through one fell swoop of an email. And again, I will also make sure to post this as an announcement as well. I hope I've answered questions. If not, come see me. I hope all is well. For the most part, you guys are doing a really great job in keeping on the timeline. Please let me know if there's any other resources I can help with. And again, good luck. And again, come see me. All right, take care, be well, and I will see you next week.